Marilyn Farmer, Director of Green Building Pages, a web resource guide for sustainable building materials.
It's my pleasure to introduce the category of green culture. The winner of the 2009 Green California Leadership Award is the Department of Motor Vehicles for its green departmental culture that they've created. DMV's green culture includes aggressive internal efforts at energy efficiency, waste management, operations, green building, LEED certified buildings, and addressing the water conservation and landscaping conservation as well. Green janitorial services or standards, I think, is also one of those categories they've exceeded in. They also have been successful in diverting 69% of its landfill waste to recycling centers at no charge to the DMV. Receiving this award for the Department of Motor Vehicles is Michael Miranda, Deputy Director of Communications. Would you like to come on up?
The PR guy who's the...
Oh, and the Director. Great. The Director's here.
Oh, the Director's here.
We're told that the Director might not be here. George Alberti. Please welcome George. Thank you. This green culture is so important because not only does it do a great job for turning our economy green, but it actually sets the stage. And who other than the Department of Vehicles has the captive attention of almost everybody in the state at one time or another? Well,
well, we're used to being in the news, but not for this kind of activity. Actually, almost 3 years ago, we adopted, a Green Tuesday, and at the time it was, intended to raise awareness about, exercising good sustainability practices in our department. And as I started visiting some of the facilities and talking to some of the staff, I recognized that we were doing many of the things that the governor was touting relative to sustainability and reducing our carbon footprint. What we weren't doing is taking advantage of acknowledging our successes and letting people know about what DMV was doing. With 250 offices throughout the state, 9,000 staff, we have a huge amount of opportunity. We started our first LEED certified facility 3 years ago. Today we have 6 facilities that are LEED certified. And I think, if I'm not wrong, we had the first LEED facility in the state. And I'm looking forward to a number of other LEED facilities coming up in the near future. But some of the things I'm most proud about are, I think, as were mentioned, our recycle program, our reusable program, and just the energy that our staff have brought to incorporating not only working green, but living green and driving green. And that's the motto of the DMV. So thank you very much.
We have one final award to present from water management. I'd like Russell Garcia to present that award.
Thank you again, and just another round of applause to the DMV to take the initiative with those LEED certified buildings. There's so many business entities that are on the fence right now with, well, should I get the building certified or should I just shadow the LEED categories? Well, it's important to get that certification, so I'd just like to recognize them once more for taking that initiative to get that certification. This next award is going to be just one of the next biggest awards coming out in the category of water management that is a very vital component to our survival and sustainable state here in California. And the winner of the 2009 Green California Leadership Award is the Orange County Water District for its groundwater replenishment system. Orange County's groundwater replenishment system is an advanced purification process that creates a high-quality new source of water while using only half the energy needed to import the water. The system helps manage sparse water supplies in Southern California. Receiving the award this evening for Orange County State Assemblyman Jose Soriano. Did I say that right, Jose? Jose Sorio. Thank you for the help on that one. Of the 69th Assembly District and Stephen Sheldon, Board President, Orange County Water District. Come on up, you guys.
My name is Jose Solorio. I serve in the legislature. I represent the happiest place on earth, Disneyland. And the Anaheim, Garden Grove, and Santa Ana. That's just so you know what area I represent. I used to serve on the Orange County Water District. And what I started there finally came to fruition, and the president of the Water District is here with me to talk a little bit more about what that project is. But I know we're here today talking about a green California. We also need to talk about a blue California. And we do so much in the water field that it's very important to be more environmental in the things that we do, not just conserving water, but using new technology and new innovation. I know that's what this event here is all about. So I appreciate the award, and I wish you well in all your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sellyman. First, a couple things, and I'll be real quick because I know we're last and less is more. But it's important just to kind of give some quick background. This is a partnership with the Orange County Sanitation District. They were going to have to build an outfall to the ocean, and they took their sewer, they treated it, they gave it to us, and we put it through a 3-step process. We turned it into distilled quality type drinking water, which is indirect potable water that we then put in a pipe 15 miles from Fountain Valley up to Anaheim. We percolate it in our ponds, and it comes out 6 months later, and we serve 500,000 people with this new water. It's a fabulous process. This is what's making us more independent and less reliant upon the California Delta, which is a very important subject coming up. And so I want to thank this group for giving us the award, and I want to thank the directors that were there before me who had the wisdom to put this project in place. We hope to expand it with the future water bond added for another 125,000 people. So hopefully we will be back here again. Thank you very much.
Busy as they are, they spend an enormous amount of time with us today helping their representation as the leaders and their demonstrated commitment to helping green the state with all that they have to do in this day and age. We just really appreciate it. So thank you very much. All right, that concludes our program for this evening. There's still some time left for refreshments, and
because so much of the refuge is coastal marsh